Hey everyone, it is Sam here and we are cooking in the kitchen with a Thanksgiving theme this week and next week. I know so many of you have been working really hard on your health goals and you don't want to let all of that go just because of one day of the year, and I'm totally with you. I want to support you through that and give you lots of easy habits, or meals I guess I should say, that you can try out now and then know that they are a winner, or that you need to modify them before Turkey Day. Today we're talking about cranberries. These guys are packed with lots of vitamins and minerals. But before we go there, I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Samantha Rowland. I am the founder of Bites of Wellness, which is just an easy place for quick and simple meals for busy moms who love to eat real nutritious food and also share it with their families. So if you don't know me, check me out over at Bites of Wellness. But today we are going to make some cranberry sauce. This is such a good idea, even past kind of the holiday, to maybe start recipe trying all of this stuff because it's full of vitamin C. So cranberries are full of vitamin C. They're a great source of fiber. But if you've ever had a cranberry like bitten into one of these things, they are so super tart, which is why they're usually the little can of cranberries is so good because I put so much sugar in there. It's almost like candy, right? So I'm going to show you how to make something that's a little bit healthier, almost just as easy as opening the can. You do have to let it sit for 5 minutes, but you guys have 5 minutes, right? So because you probably didn't want to watch cranberries boil for 5 minutes, I did that part already. I put 2.5 cups of cranberries, just fresh cranberries, in the pan with 1/4 of a cup of water and covered it. They'll start crackling and popping. You can hear them kind of release. What I love about cranberries is they have so much pectin naturally. Guys, this is just water and cranberries. Do you see how thick that is? So it's really easy to make a really good kind of jelly out of these without a ton of extra ingredients. What we're going to do to make this taste delicious is we're going to add some orange zest. So if you've never zested an orange, you want to get just the orange part, not the white. I have just probably from Target or something, little grater here. So you just want to, you don't have to go super fast. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to get in a little faster. Essentially, oh, and it smells so good. The orange, like the natural oils from the orange are so good. You do want to grab an organic orange for this if you can. The reason is because what of the orange gets sprayed is the outside. So you want to make sure if you don't have an organic orange on hand, just wash it really good underneath the hot water under the stove or under the sink. So that you can try to get off any like chemicals or anything like that on there. So I'm going to get as much of this as I can. Again, so you guys can see, I'm not getting into the white part of the orange. I'm essentially where all the essential oils and stuff are, the outside, and I'll show you this. So you want to get the back side of so one side's got the roughness, the other side is nice and smooth, so don't cut yourself. And then you'll see we have lots of orange zest in there now. You just want to stir that up, super good. And then we are going to sweeten this naturally with juice from half of this orange. So you get to use the zest and then you juice it. Don't try to zest something you already juiced. It's so hard and miserable, I promise. From experience, you guys. So you'll just want to squeeze this out. If you have a juicer, that's fine, but oranges are usually pretty easy. Make sure there's no seeds. It's important. All right, so you guys know how juicy and sweet oranges are. That's going to help kind of take away some of the tartness. You're going to keep this on low and just mix it in. What I love is to add a little bit of, so if you're anything like me, you get a little crazy on the holidays. So having some ginger in your cranberry sauce will help with some of those tummy troubles that you might have. And again, this is great for any time of the year that you need to keep your immune system up. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of fresh ginger. If you guys have never seen this in the grocery store, I know in Whole Foods, it's in the section where kind of the Oriental, like Indian, Asian food is. And then I know sometimes it's in the grocery store, in the grocery or in the actual fresh fruits and vegetables part where like the ground up already garlic and stuff is. So look for it in a couple of different places. Personally, guys, I order all my stuff online. I'm just always thinking of something, so I usually have a good list going online. Okay, so we've got zest of an orange, 2.5 cups of cranberry, about a tablespoon of ginger, and then I'm gonna add in 2 packets of stevia. If you don't do stevia, you could do maple syrup, or you can do both. So if you're gonna do both, you might just wanna start with 1 packet of stevia. You guys, I was not kidding when I said that this is tart on its own. You have to kind of, unless you really love tart, you have to kind of combat some of that tartness. So the stevia will do a great job. Again, if you don't like the taste of stevia, you can use maple syrup. I'm gonna taste this first and see. It's gonna be really hot. If I burn myself, don't laugh at me, okay? Yeah, let's put in a tablespoon. I'm just actually gonna eyeball it, of maple syrup. And then this will be good. I'm gonna let it cook for, I don't know, a minute. It literally took 4.5, maybe 5 minutes to get the cranberries to burst open. Then I added all this stuff, and you guys can see, I'll plate this up so you guys can see it in not the bowl or not the pan. Make it easier. But super simple. Again, not as easy as cracking open a can, but pretty simple. Made a mess. You guys can see that this is super good. I love it. Smells amazing. It would be perfect right now if you're going to recipe test this. I'm going to give you guys one of my secrets, which is how to get rid of cranberry sauce when there's leftovers. And it is what we call our cranberry quesadillas with leftover turkey. So if you can use just whatever you've got in the house, maybe you have some rotisserie chicken or something like that, I'm gonna post a link to that exact recipe so that if you guys do decide to try this and you need a way to eat it before Thanksgiving, you can use that quesadilla recipe. So if you love this, if you're gonna try this, share it with your friends, share it with your family. I really appreciate you guys. Any questions? No? All right, y'all. Have a good night.